So, it's me again. It's Giovanni the Boss calling from Boss Entertainment. Today, this live is going to offend some people. I said 911 because there is an emergency going on. Okay, this is going to be a very offensive live because y'all need to hear about this tragedy going on right now. First off, I want y'all to know who Boss is. Okay, so let me go ahead and slow it down real quick. In Arizona, the demographic for African Americans is 0.6%. That means we're not even 1% of the demographic in Arizona. That's number one. So all you aspiring African American models, understand what you're dealing with. Understand the science you're trying to tap into. You're not even 1% of the demographic of Arizona. It's 42% Mexican or Hispanic. It's 20% Caucasian. It's like 6% Asian, and then there's miscellaneous. All right, but you're not part of miscellaneous either. You are 0.6%. That's number one. Now, number two, if you want a job in the entertainment business, and that's what modeling is. Modeling is entertainment. If you want a job in the entertainment business, you have to find a venue that's willing to work with you. That's number two. Number three, and this is the hot part. Now, for those of you who you got good soft feelings and everything, get some napkins, because I'm going to make some of y'all cry. Some of y'all need to hear this. Number three is really easy. One, if you're dealing with a modeling agency, notice I'm shaking my head. Whenever you shake your head, most people shake their heads. They don't know why. They have no clue. But when you shake your head up and down, they do too. All right, so if you're dealing with a modeling agency, right? Only one thing happens. They take a percentage of the money you earn, number one. And number two, they'll only book you for clients that they deal with. So if the demographic is 0.6%, an African-American person has got to work with an African-American agency, but the African-American agency is only still 0.6%. So they're not getting the pick of the land. They're not getting the best assignments, all right? They're not getting that. They can't get that. It's numerically impossible. Now we're going to talk that talk. Now we're going to get on it hard. So here's the deal. If you think you're going to get into the modeling industry in Arizona and you're not dealing with Boss Entertainment, you have deceived yourself. How do I know that? Now here it comes. This is the bombshell of the day. This is the 911 message. Check this out. Because Boss Entertainment really is the hottest thing smoking out of NYC for Arizona. You ain't never seen a black person on TV unless they were in the back of a police car with some goddamn handcuffs on, all right? That's the only time you see blacks on TV in Arizona. Now tell me I'm wrong. I know I'm right. I don't care if I'm yelling at you. You need to hear this. The only time you see black children on television in Arizona is if they're on TV, get into the back of a police car with handcuffs on. Or the parents left and CBS had to be called and they're still getting in the back of the police car. Tell me the last commercial you've seen besides Boss with African Americans in it. I'll wait. Got that from Cat Williams. I'll wait. Tell me. You can't tell me. Now, tell me how many agencies y'all have signed up to. How many people's clothes you wearing on Facebook? Who's getting you money, number one? Where you working, number two? What magazine can I see you in, number three? What TV commercial can you show me, number four? And what movie are you in, number five? What music video are you in, number six? You ain't getting no work. Like my man Troy Adams said, you a killer? You got guns? Well, if that's the case, who you done shot? What ground are they in? In other words, either put it up or shut it up. You're a killer, but you ain't got nobody in the ground. You're not a killer. You're a pretender. You're a pretender. You're a fraud. You're a phony. You're a poser. So let me help you understand who you are in Arizona if you claim to be a part of this modeling industry. You let people lie to you. You don't want to mess with Boss because, yeah, I'm arrogant. Yeah, I am. You know why? Because I'm the greatest man you never will meet in Arizona for black people, number one. But number two, it's not a black thing. It's a money thing. I make dough. Everybody with me makes money. Are you making money? See, I know you're not. Now watch this. I'm going to pull some cards. I know you're not making money because you call me and tell me where you work. Since you tell me where you work, I know you're not for real about this. This ain't for real. This ain't your life. It's your fantasy. That's all this is. This is your fantasy. Let me move this light around because I want y'all to see me. I'm gritting on you right now. No, that's, whoa, that's a little bright too. Oh, damn, almost broke my light. Well, in that case, then, I'll do this. So the whole thing is this. Long story short, what are you doing? My man's over here laughing. What the hell are you laughing for, man? Yo, why y'all laughing? See, that's wrong. You're laughing. I mean, like, for real, though. Y'all sitting here, y'all talking y'all a model? No, you just a skinny chick that's pretty. That's all you are. You're not a model. You're a skinny chick that's pretty. That's your claim to fame. Rep that. You're a model. No, you're just a skinny chick that's pretty. That's it. And you didn't get that yet? Let me say it again. Models get paid for what they do. Not $50, not $60. They get paid for what they do, but they do something more than take pictures. Pigeons. Come on, stop it. Stop it. You're making me sound funny. Pigeons take pictures. Ice cream cones take pictures. Little children with snot in their nose take pictures. Which one are you? Let me fix this light. Give me a second. Because I'm having a good time with y'all. Because right now, boss is about to do some crazy stuff. Oh, yeah, we're about to open up the door for children. All right, we're going to open up our children model. You know why? Because we have a crazy children line that's off the chain. That's number one. But number two, I'm not afraid of y'all. Y'all broke. The hell am I being afraid of you for? Think about it. Yeah, I'm hurting your feelings. You know why? Because it's truth. If you want to hear some real truth, check your bank account and find out how much money you have deposited from your modeling industry career. That's when the truth gets started. There's no lie. There's no explanation. There's no excuse. Numbers don't lie. What store can I find you in? You represent all these different designers. These are people trying to do what I do. Oh, man, damn. Let me say that again. You representing all these designers doing all their fashion shoots, and all they want to do is what I do. They trying to boss it up. Y'all don't even get that yet. Because you're slow? Yeah, because you're slow. I'm not afraid to tell you that. So why am I saying this? Let me tell you why it's a 911 emergency call. It's a 911 emergency call because boss pays money. That's number one. But on top of that, if Donald Trump gets reelected, you're going to need some boss money to survive what's going to happen in the next 4 years. See, you know what I mean? Y'all are so strapped with bills. You're so strapped trying to get a blunt. You're so strapped trying to get a man, trying to get a woman, trying to get your face on Facebook. Trying to show everybody, yeah, that was me, and over there in the black and white suit, that was me. No! Slow it down, dumbbell. That ain't how we get down. Let me tell you what's going to happen. When Donald Trump gets reelected, I believe he will be. Not because I support him, but Donald Trump's going to get reelected because he's exposed racism in America. He supports racism in America. And on top of that, all the racists love him in America. I saw a Mexican man that has property next to the border stand up on TV and say he's glad Donald Trump is in office because he can keep these dirty, illegal aliens out of the country. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Donald Trump got all these racists feeling it. Now, how does that relate to you? If you don't got at least 100,000, or I'll keep it low, because we're doing some bargain basement right now. If you don't got at least $50,000 tangible cash, you're going to suffer in 2020. Let him get reelected. You're going to be hurting. Y'all can joke, you can laugh, you can drive all your whips, you can drive all your cars, get all your rims, you can get it all. Get every channel on your cable TV, get it all. But the bottom line is, if you ain't got no dough when he gets reelected, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it for real. You know why? Because Trump got a rollout plan. Trump is not just going away. He got a rollout plan for you. And the funniest thing is, so does the powers that be. It's not by accident Trump got in the office. And it's not by accident Trump is doing what he's doing. You know what? Most of y'all don't know what organized crime looks like other than what you see on TV. That's what the problem is. Trump is a gangster. Trump is really a mobster. That's what Trump does. That's what Trump does. That's what Trump does on an international level. Don't y'all get it? America's being ran by a mobster right now. So what he got planned for blacks, please. If you ain't got no dough, you're going to suffer. Now, what does money have to do with it? I'm going to show you what money has to do with it. I'm going to say something to you that most of y'all have never received, never heard of, and don't know nobody who's ever received this. So yeah, I'm that guy you want to be like. How about that? I'm that guy you want to be. Now watch this. Do you know if you make $50,000 or more, actually if you make $100,000 or more, the government will call you and tell you, excuse me, Giovanni, we're going to have a tornado in your area tonight. I'm going to suggest you go ahead and get out of town. We can provide transportation for you if you need that. Excuse me, Giovanni. My name is John Doe. I'm calling from such and such agency. We're going to have a hurricane in your area tonight. And if you can tell me how many people it is, we can provide transportation to get you out of town. So my question is real easy. How many broke people do you think the government is calling for that? And when's the last time you got that phone call? I get that phone call. I get that call. You, when's the last time you got that call? Why you keep seeing broke people? Let's keep it real. Why do you think you keep seeing broke black people in floods, in hurricanes, and tornadoes? They all beat up because of the weather. Come on, man. You ain't never seen no white people all beat up because of the weather. They'll call you, watch this. They'll be interviewed in another town somewhere, talking about the house they just lost in another town somewhere. But you never see no white person talking something. Yeah, they just destroyed my house. Can you help me get out of this, my boat, because I'm stuck in the water. When the last time you seen that? I'm dropping science on you, because that's what bosses do. You ain't never got to take my word for it, because you wouldn't be the first broke person not to believe. Keep it real. I'm on it today. You know why? Because time is short. Y'all don't get it. There's a bigger plan than me making money. See, when you have money, you got to do something else. You got to start thinking. And when you start thinking, you got to do something else. You got to start acting. And when you start acting, you got to do something else. You got to start teaching. You got to start empowering others. You've got to start. It's not an option. So let me round this up. Let me round this up real quick. I'll tell you about the police car thing. I meant that. Let me say it again from the top so you're never mistaken. Boss Entertainment puts black people on TV in Arizona. Yes, shaking my head. See, that's true. Boss Entertainment puts black people in magazines in Arizona. Yes, shaking my head. It's true. Boss Entertainment puts black people in movies here in Arizona, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Yes, it's true. I got a movie out right now. We're doing a second movie starting July 6, 2019. I'm sorry. Why don't you ask your modeling agency to get you in the movie? Yeah, I'm having a good time with you. You know why? Because this time, after Trump wins, the funniest thing is going to happen. Y'all going to be sitting there going, damn, he was telling the truth. There's nothing crazier than realizing that that lie you thought you were hearing, that person was actually telling you the truth. That person was really looking out for you. That person was trying to do something for you. But you were so smart until you messed it up. Come on now, you know that's funny. And if you don't know that's funny, let me tell you, got some funny stuff. Let's see, I got something. No, I thought I had so I had some shrimp last night. Thank you, Lachey Braggs. I appreciate the shrimp. She hooked it up. She put fire together with a plate, and it was called shrimp. But let me tell you, here's the deal. If you ain't got no dough, you need to get with boss. It's not a black thing. Let me clear it up so nobody gets stupid. Only a stupid person says it's a black business. No, I'm a boss. I don't even have a car. A cop sees me, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna wild out. I'm gonna wild out. And you hear this, you're gonna get mad at me. I don't give a damn. Now watch this. When a cop sees us together, he gonna tell us both to get on the ground, lay down, and show us some ID. I'm gonna tell him, let me call my attorney. I passed the bar, I practice law, but I don't represent myself. Let me call my attorney. And you're gonna ask him, what I do? I ain't do nothing. You know why I'm saying that? Because money thinks. Emotions get locked up. That's real talk. When they ask me, can I see your driver's license, your insurance, and your registration? I'm going to show it to them because that's their job. Broke people say, well, let me tell you what happened was. So here's the funniest thing. If you think you're not going to need money when Trump gets reelected, start smoking crack today. Don't even wait. Don't even wait. Start getting high today. Start smoking crack. Don't do nothing less than crack. Don't do no more than opium. because you're not getting this. You're not doing it right. If you're not getting money and you're not getting ready for Trump, then you're not doing it right. Your little children, they're going to suffer behind your little children are going to suffer behind your foolish decisions. And a foolish decision is an unlearned decision that affects somebody's life. Let me say it slowly. A foolish decision is an unlearned decision that affects somebody's life. Not their feelings, not their reputation, but their life. You making decisions for your children today to either rock with boss and get money or to sit back and talk about boss. Well, we get money. I'm okay with either one. Call me, you can call me a fat guy. You know why? I'm a big guy. But my clothes is off the hook because I wear boss. How about that? Fat guy and boss. That makes him a fat boss. You dig? Now watch this. The funniest thing is this. I'm not even a handsome guy. I don't even think I'm a handsome guy. Females tell me I'm handsome all the time. You know why? Because I got dough. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I don't even think I'm a handsome guy. But the funniest thing is, I can take any broke guy's girl. You know why? Because she knows I got dough. How does she know? She don't know you. No, she don't have to know me. She knows when I drive up, I got dough. She knows when I talk, I got dough. When she sees the diamonds on my wrist, she sees dough. She sees money. Females know where money is. Trust me, if you don't know nothing else, I gotta give you a sex ed class. If you don't know nothing else about females, they know how to sniff the money. See, that's why your girl ain't your girl no more. I just gave half the guys listening some real knowledge. Your girl she's tired of arguing with paying a bill. Your girl's really tired of arguing about keeping the lights on. Your girl's really, really honestly tired and sick of always having to make excuses for not having stuff. So you know what she does? She quietly and silently starts shopping for a real man. Let me say it again. She starts shopping for a real man. Why do I say that? I'm not being disrespectful. I'm keeping it 100. A real man pays bills. A real man takes care of his kids. A real man will always pay rent. That's what a real man does. We don't have excuses with SRP because either you pay them or they shut you off. That's an easy fix. So instead of me arguing with APS all day long, how about I just pay my goddamn bill and keep my lights on? How about instead of me arguing with the school because my children have a right to be in the school yearbook too, how about I just pay the $22 per child to be in the book? Do y'all hear what I'm saying? You can make excuses. Poverty comes with a lot of excuses. See, if you broke, you got a lot of excuses. You got all kinds of reasons why this, that, and the other. If you got dough, you just pay the bill. So what am I saying to you today? I'm done. I'm just about done. What am I really saying? Okay, let me wrap this up because I'm going to use this as my introduction for Boss Entertainment, and people's going to love it. So here's what you do. Thank the person who gave this to you. Whoever gave this to you, thank them because they care about you and your children and your children's children and your children's children. That's number one. Number two, if you're white, if you're Mexican, if you're black, if you're Puerto Rican, if you're Dominican, if you're Chinese, it don't matter what race you are. I'm black by birth. I'm green by choice. You feel me? So I got to address the people that I have something in relation with. We call it kinship. So I have to address African Americans because when a person looks at me, they might make the mistake of thinking I'm black first. And then once I start talking, they realize, you know what, he's different. I got black people and white people saying, you're different. You know why I'm different? Because like I don't. I don't hang with broke people. We don't talk broke talk. I don't like hanging out with you. You ain't got no money. Now I'm sitting there with dough, and I say, let's go to a restaurant. You're like, you going to pay for it? Hell no. I don't even want to eat with you there. You disgust me. I'm done. That's real talk. Now, here's the deal. So no matter what race you are, you can rock with boss. No matter what race you are, you can rock with boss. Not just getting money, but you can look into your life and see where boss is needed. Not because you want to be, I want a son or I want a daughter. Not because I'm trying to sleep with anybody. No. I'm good in the social area. But what I'm saying to you is this. Any mind that is willing to be better, greater, and more productive, I want to work with. I want to work with any female that's tired of looking for child support. You ain't got to do all that. Well, they owe the money. No, they had a baby. They don't owe the money. They didn't apply for an application. So if we break up, I just want to go ahead and make trade child support. No, come on, stop it. Stop. Ladies, let me help you. I can help you get money. and you ain't gotta ever come after nobody for nothing. That's not how it's done. You can make money while you're sleeping. That's how it's done. And like my number one post is, if you're not making money while you're sleeping, then you're not doing it right. You're just not doing it right. So all I'm saying to you is this. I want to thank you, number one, for listening. I do. Now, we have 3 levels of membership. We have Boss Rep 1, which is a $90 membership. It will give you discounts for whatever you purchase. But you can't sponsor nobody, and you can't get no commissions on sales. Then we have the number 2 level, which is Boss Rep 2. And there you get exactly 20% discount, 20% commissions on all your sales, but you can't sponsor nobody. And number 3, we have the Boss Rep number 3, and that Boss Rep can get 30% discount, 30% commission. They can sponsor people, and they can make money while they sleep. All right? The first rep is $90. The second rep is $180. The third rep is $249. Now, what does that mean? That means you're part of an organization, you're part of a team, you're part of people who got dough, that want to get dough, and that will respect you along the way. They're not going to just like treat you like a factory. No, this is life. This is not just life here, this is life around the country. You can do it any way you are. So what I'm saying to you right now, do not miss this opportunity. My man called me this morning. He asked me not to mention his name because he was wilding out. He was cracking up. He's like, dude, you're going to be hard as can be. So out of respect for my man, he's a boss. Me, my man's getting Rolls Royces before the end of the year. That's my boss. That's my boss player. We doing it. All right. Matter of fact, we got to do a video at the Rolls Royce dealership of the cars we picking up. So we're going to get it on it hard. But here's the deal. We were talking, and I just want to say to you, there's opportunities that come, not once in a lifetime, but they come a few times. God doesn't send a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. That's deceit. But opportunities, true, genuine opportunities come a few times. Because everybody has a right to make the wrong choice. Everybody has the ability to make the wrong choice. And then everybody has the choice to choose poverty. That's a legitimate choice you can make. You're not forced to be wealthy. Some people can, somebody got to live in the projects. Keep it real. Somebody got to live in the projects. Somebody got to buy some top ramen. Now, you can buy it, but I'm not buying it. Your kids can eat it, but my kids ain't eat it. And if it's okay with your kids to be in the back of a police car, then it's okay with me for your kids to be in the back of a police car. My kids don't have that luxury. So why am I saying that to you? Because if you want to make a change in your life, boss up. Get with boss. We'll teach you. I've committed to making, let me say it again, I've committed to making 25 lives change in 2019. I'm going to work with diligently, day by day, and help 25 people make $50,000 or more before the end of 2019. The choice is literally up to you what you do. And guess what? If you decide to keep your income, if you're making more than $50,000 right now, stick with what you're doing. Donald Trump's going to check you come 2020. But one thing I can tell you is this. If you're not making 50 grand, you don't even see no way of making 50 grand this year, boss up, man. Give it to somebody who can do it. Give it a boss. And like I always say, these are my closing words. Always, always, always bet on a boss. Always bet on a boss. Always bet on a boss. Listen, y'all have a great day. Y'all take care. And the minute you hear Donald Trump got reelected, don't even think about praying, all right? I know that sounds crazy. Why would you say that? I believe in God with all my heart. But don't even think about praying when you hear Donald Trump got elected. You know why? Because the Bible says God will not let nothing befall you without giving you a warning. This is your warning. God says he will not let nothing surprise his people. This is your warning. The minute you hear Donald Trump got it reelected, if you ain't got no dough in the bank, get ready to cry a lot. Get ready to see your kids suffer a lot. Trust me, get ready. Get ready. The minute y'all hear Trump got reelected, y'all might as well smoke as much crack as you can get your hands on, because you're going to wish you really was making money, because Trump's about to put it on you. I'm telling you, Trump is about to put that work in. Now, if y'all don't know, you don't got to know, but I'm telling you nicely, one time. Trump is about Donald Norman Vincent Trump. See, y'all don't know his name was Vincent because you don't know Trump. I've talked to Trump in person when I was in New York. I mean, he was in New York. I let Trump, let me tell you, I'll say it out there. President Donald Trump owes me $20, all right? Now, you probably say he lied. No, let me tell you what happened. I was working for the Department of Immigration and Naturalization Services, 201 Varick Street in New York. So my corporal, I was a sergeant. My corporal comes to me and says, Sarge, they're having a real estate seminar in Ohio. And if you want, you can come to Ohio and learn how to make money selling real estate. I was like, I don't really want to sell real estate. She said, so why don't you buy it and invest in it? I said, okay, I'm a Fed. Okay, I got a gold badge on and a gun. So that's what my job was. So I said, man, if I go there, the federal government they'll reimburse me for whatever I paid for it, and then I'll get points because I took a external college course. So yeah, I'm with that. So that's how I'd go. So I go to this thing called INDEC, E-N-D-E-C. That was the name of the corporation. Do some research. The INDEC Corporation out of Cleveland, Ohio. So they had this conference in the reserve. So I get to the conference and everybody's there, like 2,000 people have been checking in. The lobby of the hotel is jam-packed. When we get there, they meet, and nobody can go in, nobody can sit down. When we get there, they make an announcement. They had a PA system, they made an announcement. Yeah, because of some kind of paperwork that the Attorney General of Ohio does not agree with, we're not allowed to have this seminar this weekend. However, we've rented out the national park, the Cleveland National Park, and we're going to have power hitters from all around the country come in and give positive motivational speaking. I said, okay, cool. So we had a choice. We could either get a refund or we could stay there and just enjoy the positive mental attitude stuff. So I stayed for it because I figured anytime outside of work, I was cool. So I stayed. I met a man named Dr. Dan Ford. And Dr. Dan Ford made $1 billion selling pencils with people's names on it. Not pens, pencils. So he went from company to company selling pencils. He went to church selling pencils. Dr. Dan Ford was a great man, a great boss. That was number one. Then I met a man named Bill Clavens. And most of you don't know who Bill Clavens are, although you do know who he is. Bill Clavens was the white buff dude that was on the Mr. Clean bottle. That strong, bald-headed buff dude, that was Bill Clavens. He passed away recently, but that was Bill Clavens. I met him. I knew him. We rocked. So it's lunchtime, and I go down to the hot dog stand because that's all they had in the park was hot dogs. So I go to the hot dog stand. I'm online, and there's a couple in back of me online. So the girl says, or the female says, the lady says to the guy, I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day. I hope they got some good hot dog. So the guy says, yeah, I hope so too. So as I'm walking, I look at the hot dog cart, and it says no plastic accepted, cash only. So I'm like, oh man, thank God I had like $4,500 on me in cash. So I was like, thank God I got some cash on me. So when we get like where I was gonna be next online, the guy back of me says, oh man, they only want cash. I don't have no cash. I got credit cards. So the girl says, oh man, I want something to eat. So me feeling like I'm feeling, right? I'm feeling like I'm feeling. I turn around, I say, you know what? I'm not trying to eavesdrop on your conversation, but I want to give you $20 so you can get something to eat, man. I'm sorry, I can't do more, but that's it. I know who they was. So basically, long story short, I give him $20. The guy says to the woman, now I can put some meat in your mouth. And I'm like, no, I didn't just hear that. That's crazy. But the guy says, now I can put some meat in your mouth. All right, cool. So I get my food. I got 2 hot dogs in the U-Haul, and I walk away. 30 minutes later, they called Donald Norman Vincent Trump to the stage. And it's the guy who was putting some meat in the girl's mouth that walked on stage. That was Donald Trump. That's the first time I met Donald Trump. And let me tell you the funniest thing about that. He remembers that because he was on the menu. He was one of those public speakers. He can't deny he was there. He can't deny he was there. And for me to know about INDEC, that meant I was there. That happened in 1989. All right, so I'm not some little kid. This ain't my first rodeo. Or as my man says, this ain't my first rodeo. All right? This is not my first rodeo. So understand what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna either get money or y'all gonna feel Donald Trump. And Donald Trump, I'm telling you nicely, Donald Trump is a mobster, whether y'all know it or not. Y'all know, most of y'all ain't from New York. I'm telling you game, I'm telling you game. Donald Trump got game. Donald Trump is a wise gangster. He's a wise gangster, but he got game. And if you stick around to 2020, you're going to be like, either he was telling the truth, I should have listened, or God, please forgive me for not listening to the truth. Listen, y'all have been great. I appreciate you. Contact Boss Entertainment, all right? Contact anybody wearing the B, you want to get with them. You want to get with Alex or D'Amico or Nisha or Antoinette or myself or anybody wearing the B. The B means everything. And you'll see in time how strong it really is. It's more than money and it's more than clothing. Although we got a message, we got a very, very strong vibe. All you got to do is really lock into somebody bigger than you. It's not always about you, but it could be. Listen, y'all have a great day. Boss up.